real-time action adventure. Yes, this is Challenger by Hudson Soft. This is not a port of anything, this is actually an original for the Famicom, more or less. This game is really a bit of a cheat. It's actually a new game with an old game stuck on the beginning. One unique feature is the ability to choose among many different levels of difficulty. Of course, even the easiest is a little on the hard side. Now the first part here is called Stop the Express. You have a kidnapped princess in a train, and of course many pink birds attack you. Luckily you are equipped with many throwing knives. Now apparently your character here is some sort of Indiana Jones type adventurer. Now this first part of the game is basically a reworked version of an earlier game from 1983 by Hudson Soft called Stop the Express. This game was released for computers, Commodore 64s and Sinclairs and that sort of thing. The second, longer part of the game is very different. But what is interesting is that this game features a lot of horizontal scrolling, yet it came out only a month after Super Mario Bros. Obviously this can't be a coincidence. Hudson Soft had a pretty good relationship with Nintendo at this time, so I can only assume the developers of this game had access to an early version of Super Mario Bros. And sort of planned this game accordingly. Now the second and much longer part of the game is actually completely different. Oddly enough, this game features full vertical and horizontal scrolling, which was quite unusual at the time. In a lot of ways, this game is sort of a predecessor to Zelda, only much worse. Challenger is definitely not a good game. Aside from the choppy scrolling and stupid character animation, there are a lot of gameplay issues. Take the pink ghosts for example. They're much faster than you, your knives can't hurt them, and when they hit you, you become immobile for a second, spinning around and around. This allows the ghost to hit you again. Other ghosts often move in and swarm you. Therefore being hit by one of these things often means instant death. Oh yes, and when you see a power-up like that knife, don't touch it. It'll kill you. You actually have to throw a knife at it instead. When you come across the skeleton guarding the entrance to the ziggurat, you can't kill him using your knives. You have to randomly kill enemies until you just happen to come across one of the random power-ups that kills everything on screen. This wouldn't be so bad if there wasn't a timer. Once you're inside the ziggurat, you have to do a little annoying platforming in order to get what appears to be a piece of jewelry, but the game refers to as a keyword. Once you've located and obtained the 6 or 7 keywords in this game, you can go on to the final cave and face the final boss. This is a strange part. Arajugoku means antlion. Apparently you've fallen into a giant antlion sand trap. Japanese games seem to have some sort of fascination with antlions. Think of Phantasy Star, for example. The actual overworld on this game is pretty good sized, and you will spend some time looking for all the keywords. And the graphics, for example in the final level here, are actually pretty nice looking. What is odd is the way that the two parts of the game, the Stop the Express and this later exploration part, really don't seem to have anything to do with each other. It's a little strange the way you move from a modern Japanese commuter train to a strange world filled with pyramids, skeletons, and giant antlions. Still, Hudson Soft should get credit for trying to make a game as different and unique as this one. There was really nothing like it on the Famicom so far. And it is quite eerie the way the game seems to look forward to the Zelda. Too bad the game is so frustrating and unenjoyable to actually play. Even on the easiest level setting, the game is a little tough, mostly because of those damn frustrating pink ghosts. It doesn't really take too long to play through the game once, so it's definitely worth a look-see.